ఇండియా టుడే ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సమ్మిట్ లో కొన్ని ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇష్యూస్ పైన స్పందించారు వైఎస్ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి. ఏపీలో కాంగ్రెస్ చెత్త రాజకీయాలు చేస్తోందని వ్యాఖ్యానించారు. ఆయన గతంలో జరిగిన పరిణామాల నుంచి కాంగ్రెస్ ఏం నేర్చుకున్నట్లుగా కనిపించలేదన్నారు. మా కుటుంబాన్ని విభజించి పాలించాలనే కుట్ర కాంగ్రెస్ చేసింది, గతంలోనూ ఆ పనే చేసింది, ఇప్పుడు కూడా అదే పని చేస్తోందంటూ ఆయన ఆరోపించడం చూసాం. పూర్తి సమాచారం మా కరెస్పాండెంట్, మా ఇన్పుట్ ఎడిటర్ ఇస్మాయిల్ అందిస్తారు. ఇస్మాయిల్, కొన్ని ఆసక్తికర కామెంట్స్ను మనం చూస్తూ ఉన్నాం రీసెంట్గా జరుగుతున్న పరిణామాల నేపథ్యంలో ఏపీ పాలిటిక్స్ విషయంలో. ఇస్మాయిల్తో విశ్లేషణను కనుక్కునే ముందు అసలు సీఎం జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి ఏమన్నారో ఒకసారి చూద్దాం.
You were making the headlines, or your party has been making the headlines, because 3 of your MPs have resigned. A third resigned this week. Apparently, many of them are being denied tickets. You dropped 58 MLAs and you are dropping 10 MPs. Is this a reflection that there could be anti-incumbency? Why are you dropping so many sitting MLAs and MPs if there is no anti-incumbency? And if they are leaving your party, what is the signal that's being sent out?
See, the fact is, Rajdeep, every party conducts their own surveys. And every party, based on those surveys, based on the perception they believe in, they would actually make these changes. See, the fact is, there is a government which is delivered. People are happy with the government. That's what we strongly believe. That's what the surveys, what we have conducted, have also revealed. But there are a lot of cases where the perception on the MLAs and the local leaders per se is not all that good. So at times, based on various caste dynamics, based on perception, that a party would be forced to make these changes. And in our case, elections just round the corner, just 70 or 80 days down the line. Rather than making those changes at the last minute and creating a lot of confusion, we decided that we will make those changes now itself, so that the entire confusion comes up now itself and it dies down before the elections come any closer.
Basically, you don't want to make the same mistakes that K. Chandrasekhar Rao made in Telangana, where he didn't change sufficient number of sitting MLAs. It's interesting how you're sort of putting it, but you said your main rivals are the regional parties, the Chandrababu Naidu and the Janasena, which leaves open the question the national parties. We saw Mr. Naidu at the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha ceremony. He seems to want to go close to the BJP. You seem to have given issue-based support to the BJP in Parliament on various issues. How do we read this? Is every Andhra party wooing the BJP and Prime Minister Modi?
So we've always maintained our line, Rajdeep. So it's very important that the state maintains a cordial relationship with the central government. It's very important that it is required for the development of the state. So we've maintained that line. And while maintaining so, we've ensured that every subject is thoroughly looked into, and issue-based support is extended.
Issue-based support. So if even after the 2024 elections, if you win, you would provide issue-based support to whoever comes to power at the center, or specifically the BJP?
Let's revisit this topic when it's the right time.
But issue-based support for now, right? Absolutely. For now, issue-based support, which leaves the Congress party, because that also is, Andhra is making headlines again, because guess what? The Congress party has chosen to make your sister, Y.S. Sharmila, their party chief. I know this is difficult, but is it that the legacy of Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy is now going to be split within the family? How do you respond that you may well have to go into this election with your sister on the other side?
Congress is basically playing dirty, Rajdeep. Congress has got this tradition of playing dirty as far as state politics are concerned, in our states more specifically. They have divided the state for their own political gains. Unjustly divided the state, more so. Divide and rule. Be it the state, divide and rule, be it our family. Even when I had gone against the Congress party, they had pitted my own uncle. They had made him a minister, and they had forced him to contest against me when I had broken away from Congress party, when I had resigned from the Congress party in those days, and contested on our own party. The Congress always does this. They divide and rule. Unfortunately, now, once again, they've not learned their lessons. So once again, they've divided my family, brought in my sister to actually lead their party. But unfortunately, what they do not understand is ultimately there is a greater power than the Congress party or any of the parties here. There's a God there. And ultimately, God would ensure that these people are taught a lesson properly.